Session 201, 10th October 2022. Session 201, 10th October 2022. Quran, the Word of Allah, an elaboratory translation by ex-Brigadier Mustafa. Today, inshallah, we shall cover two surahs by the grace of God, Surah, the 78th Surah An-Naba and Surah Naziat, the 79th Surah, and we are in part 30 today. Part 30 today, part 29 finished yesterday. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. With the name of Allah, who is unchangeably beneficent, the tremendously merciful. Amma yatasaalun. One, what are the people, disbelievers, trying to establish in their gatherings about the great fateful event? They haggle over it, question it. What are the people, the disbelievers, trying to establish in their gatherings about the great fateful event? They haggle over it, question it. Innabal Azim. Two, Azime. Two, they inquire about the greatest of all news, about the revival of man and the day of accountability. They doubt its inevitability. They doubt its inevitability. الذين هم فيه مختلفون. Three, and they have different opinions about it. And they have different opinions about it. كلا سيعلمون. For definitely not. Stop sketching the differences, for soon it will be clear to them. Then they will know what is doomsday. Then they will know what is doomsday. Summa kalla sayalamun. 5. Again, not soon, but very soon, they shall see the folly of their illogical reasoning. Very soon they shall see the folly of the illogical reasoning. Alam naj'al al-arza mahadan. 6. Is it not true that we have spread the earth like a bed? Waljibala or tadan, and the mountains as pegs? وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا, created you in pairs? وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا, provided you rest in sleep. وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا. 10, and we have made the darkness as covers to provide relief and rest. وَجَعَلْنَا نَهَارَ مَعَاشًا. 11, and we have made the day suitable to earn your livelihood. وَبَنْيَانَا فَوْقَهُمْ سُبَاتٍ شِدَادًا. 12, and we have solidly created 7 skies, firmaments above you. وَجَعَلْنَا سِرَاجًا وَهَاجًا. 13, and we have placed therein a radiant lamp, the sun. وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمُعْصِرَاتِ مَاءً ثَجَّاجًا. 14, and we bring about cascades from thickly vaporized rain clouds, as though water squeezes out. لنخرج به حبا ونباتا 1:5, that we may produce from it, that is from the earth, corn and vegetation. وجنة alfalfa, and 1:6, and fruit gardens with thick growth, green leaves. Inna Ramal Fasl Kana Mikatan 1:7, surely the day for decision is preordained, fixed schedule, time known to God Allah only. 1:7, surely the day for decision is preordained, fixed schedule, time known to God Allah only. Yama Yunfahu Fasure Fatatuna Afwazan 1:8, the day when the great bugle would be sounded, and then you will rush in multiple groups. فتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا 1:9, and the shaking empyreans would be drawn apart as if perforated, and the shaking empyreans would be drawn apart as if perforated. وسيرات الجبال فكانت سرابا 2:0, and the lofty, massive mountains moved and lifted to become shining sand. Moved and lifted to become shining sand. Inna Jahannama Kanat Mirsada 2:1, surely the hell shall lie ready to ambush the disbelievers, mushrikeen, polytheists, pantheists. Nitta Mavan 2:2, surely such my apologies, such are the people, the transgressors, the disbelievers, to whom hell is the permanent abode. Such are the people, the transgressors, the disbelievers, to whom hell is the permanent home. La bisina piha akaban, my apologies, 23, and they'll remain there forever and ever and ever. They'll remain there forever. La yakuna piha bardadam wala sharaban, 4, they'll never have any cooling. They'll never have any cooling, nor anything cold to drink. Illa hamim wa ghassakan, 5, but boiling water and sprouting pus. But their drink would be boiling water and sprouting pus. Jazam faka 2:6. This punishment is the precise and absolute retribution of the gravity of their offenses. This punishment is the price and precise and absolute retribution of the gravity of their offenses. Innahum kanu larjuna hisaban 2:7. Factually, they never expected to be accountable, else they would have considered reforming themselves. Factually, they never expected to be accountable, else they would have considered reforming themselves. But كَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا كَذَّابًا to it, and they refuted our signs, indicators, evidences, and took them to be false. وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ آتَيْنَاهُ كِتَابًا 2:9, and we have everything, all your deeds, exploits, saved in an elaborate book to deal with you justly on the day of accountability. فَذُوقُوا فَلَن نَّزِيدَكُمْ إِلَّا عَذَابًا 30. O business believers, sinful, taste it now. You shall keep on getting quantum leaps to nothing but increase in your punishment. Innal muttaqina mafazan 3:1, in contradistinction to the disbelievers sinful, those who fear their Rabb, those who fear their Rabb shall get surely what they desire. Hadaika Anaban 3:2, the pious believers shall have gardens and grapes in paradise. وكواعب أترابا 3:3, girls full breasted of the same age. Vakasan Dehaka 3:4, and goblets of wine overflowing with brim, pure and clean wine, not impairing the mental faculties. لا يسمن فيها لهم ولا كذابة 3:5, and they'll not hear anything stupid, impolite, or indecent. And they'll not hear anything stupid, impolite, or indecent, nor will there be any hassles, quarrels. Jazam min rabbika atan hisaban 3:6, a recompense from your Rabb and a gift beyond their account, and a gift beyond their account. رب السماوات والأرض وبينهم الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا 3:7, from the compassionate, who is the Rabb of the heavens and the earth, and all that lies between them. From the compassionate, who is the Rabb of the heavens, the earth, and all that lies between them, before whom no one shall be able to speak, before whom no one shall be able to speak. يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتركون إلا من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا 3:8. On that day, the Spirit, Gabriel, Jibril, and the angels shall stand in their ranks. None shall speak except the one to whom the compassionate Allah shall grant permission to speak straight to the point. ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا 3:9, that day is a sure reality. Let him who desires seek a way back to his Rabb. Inna anzarnakum excuse me. Inna anzarnakum azaban qariban yawma yanzul maru ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر Ya laytani kuntu turaba. And the last verse of Surah Naba 78, 40. Indeed, we have forewarned you of an imminent punishment which lies close at hand. On that day, when man shall see what his hands have sent forth, and the disbelievers will cry, and the disbelievers will cry, I wish I could remain merely dust. And the disbelievers will cry, I wish I could remain merely dust. Surah 79 An-Naziyat. Those who pull out. Those who pull out. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. With the name of Allah, who is unchangeably beneficent, the tremendously merciful. Wanaziyat Gharkan. One, by those angels who violently pull out the souls of the wrongdoers, by those angels who violently pull out the souls of the wrongdoers. Vanashitat Nashtan, by those who gently draw out the soul of the righteous. But two, by those who gently draw out the souls of the righteous. Vasabihat Saban. Three, by those who glide about swiftly through the space. Fasabiqat Sabkan. Four, then speed headlong to carry out the commands of Allah. فَالْمُدَبِّرَاتِ أَمْرٌ. Five, and those who regulate the affairs of the world. يَوْمَ تَرْجِفُ الرَّاجِفَةُ. Six, the day on which the quake shall cause a violent commotion. The day on which the quake shall cause a violent commotion. Difa. Seven, which will be followed by another violent commotion. Kulubun yawma'izin wajifatun. Eight, on that day, hearts shall be pounding with terror. On that day, hearts shall be pounding with terror. Absarha khashyatun. Nine, and sight will be downcast. Yakulna aina la mardudana fil hafirati. 10, the disbelievers say, shall we really be restored to our former state life? The disbelievers say, shall we really be restored to our former state, that is to the life in the earth? Aiza kunna izaman nakhrata. Double one. When we shall have become hollow bones, when we shall have become hollow bones. قالوا تلك إذن كرة خاسرة. 1, 2. They further say, it will then be a fruitless restoration. They further say, it will then be a fruitless restoration. فَإِنَّمَا هَيَّ زَجْرَةٌ وَاحِدَةٌ. 1, 3. And they should know that it shall be only a single shout, and they should know that it shall be only a single shout. Faizahum Bisahira 1-4, and they will be back to life in open plain. And they will be back to life in open plain. Halataka Hadiso Musa 1-5. Have you heard the story of Moses? Musa, Prophet Musa? إذ ناداه ربه بالواد المقدس طوى 1-6. When his Rabb called him on the sacred valley of Tuwa. When his Rabb called him in the sacred valley of Tuwa. His hub ila Fir'auna innahu tagha 1-7, and said, go to Pharaoh, for he has indeed transgressed all bounds. He has indeed transgressed all bounds. وَقُلْ هَلَّكَ إِلَى تَزَكَّى 1-8, and tell him, have you the desire to purify yourself? And ask him, have you the desire to purify yourself? بَهَدِيَكَ إِلَى رَبِّكَ فَتَخْشَى 1-9, if so, I shall guide you towards your Rabb, so that you may fear him. So that you may fear him. Farahul Ayat al Kubra 20. Then Musa showed Pharaoh the mighty signs. Musa showed Pharaoh the mighty signs, the miracles. Fakazaba wasa 2-1, but he denied and disobeyed. But he denied and disobeyed. Summa Adbayasa 2-2. Then he quickly turned back. Fahashara Fanada 2-3. Pharaoh assembled his people and made a proclamation. Pharaoh assembled his people and made a proclamation. Fakala ana rabbukumul a'la 2-5. I am your Lord, the Most High, he said. فَأَخَذُ nakal akhirate wal ula 2-5. Consequently, Allah seized him for punishment, both in the hereafter and in this life. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَعِبْرَةً لِمَنْ يَخْشَى 2-6. Surely in this there is a lesson for those who fear Allah. Surely in this there is a lesson for those who fear Allah. أَأَنْتُمْ أَشَدُّ خَلْقًا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ بَنَاهَا 2-7. O mankind, is your creation harder than the heaven that he built? Rafa Samkaha Fasavaha 2-8. He raised its canopy and fashioned it to perfection. Va'akhtasha Laylaha Va'akhraja Zuhaha 2-9. He gave darkness to the night and brightness to the day. Wal Arza Bada Zarika Dahaha 3-0. After that, he spread out the earth. Akhraja manha ma'aha wa mar'aha 3-1. Then from it he brought forth its water and its pasture. Wal jibala arsaha 3-2. Set its mountains. Set its mountains. Matalakum wala an'amikum 3-3. And made them beneficial for you and your cattle. Father John Tamatul Kubra 3-4. When the great disaster will strike, when the great disaster will strike. Yama yatazakkarul insano masa 35. The day when man will call to mind all that he had striven for. The man will call to mind all that he had striven for. Burizatil Jahimu Liman Yarab 36. When hell shall be placed in full view of all. When hell shall be placed in full view of all. Amma Mantagha 37. He who had rebelled, then he who had rebelled, Ba'asar al Hayata Dunya 38, and preferred the life of this world, and preferred the life of this world. فَإِنَّ الْجَحِيمَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَى 39, shall have his abode in hell, shall have his abode in hell. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَى 40, but he who had feared standing before his Rabb and curbed his evil desires. And the one, but he who had feared standing before his Rabb and curbed his evil desires. فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَى, for one shall have his home in paradise, shall have his home in paradise. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ السَّاعَةِ أَيَّانَ مُرْسَاهَا 42. They ask you about the hour. They ask you about the hour. When will it come? When will it come? Fimanta min zikraha 43. But it is not for you to know or tell its timings. Ila rabbika muntahaha 44. Only our Rabb knows. Only our Rabb, only your Rabb knows when it will come. Inna manta munziru man yakshaha 45. You, O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, are but a warner to him who fears it. You, O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, are but a warner to him who fears it. Kannahum yawma yawnaha lam yalbasu illa illa ashiyatan or zuhaha. The last verse for today, 4:6. On that day, when they shall see it, they shall feel as if they had stayed in this world only one evening or one morning. 4:6. On that day, when they shall see it, they shall feel as if they had stayed in this world only one evening or one morning. That's all for today. Please pray for me, ex Brigadier Mustafa.